We got Reezy on TopFloorTapes right now, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing super fantastic.
Hey, that's good to hear, man. What you got? Talk to the people. What you got going on?
So we got Welcome to Lareezyana releasing. I think I'm gonna release it 4/4, April 4th. April 4th. Welcome to Lareezyana. It is a mixtape, volume 1. It's hard raps. It's hard beats. It's hard message. Produced by me as well.
Okay.
And it's just bringing people into the world of Lareezyana. You know, I feel like it's a great introduction to someone who is finding out about me. It's a great way to hear some new rap, some freshness, some stuff that sounds like something you've never heard before, and see what my experience is like in New Orleans, Louisiana, with tracks like Party in New Orleans and Have Mercy and Trolley Genius, Venus Flytrap, going through like what I'm feeling in my world in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay. So as I'm hearing Party in New Orleans, what's the vibe for that? Like
Party in New Orleans? Okay, so Party in New Orleans started because I was walking one day in a neighborhood, very like, you know, more prosperous neighborhood, because that's where I go get peace of mind at. You know, sometimes you got to step outside the house, and sometimes you got to go step in nature to clear your head, elevate the frequencies, clear the brain of the clutter, get the vibrations right. So I was walking in the neighborhood, and I had a red jacket on, some Nikes, and like a bag, like a computer bag. And all of a sudden, this police roll up on me. This lady, she like, you just came from down that street? I was like, yeah. She was like, I was like, why, yeah? She was like, I just got a call that someone looks suspicious walking around the neighborhood. I'm like, damn, I look suspicious? Like, I'm Lareezy. I got the high energy. I got the I'm telling the people be the kings, you know? So that's why I say walk in neighborhood to get my peace. I value my energy. It helped me say some profound shit up on these beats. I see police. They tell me they receive calls up on they beep. A black man is walking around with a hoodie and Nike sneaks. That's Laree. A black king that just told kids they chase their dream. I'm filled with gold, but what they see might be a nigga with gold teeth. Is what it is. Be prepared for what? Told that from 19 Keys. The message start from oppression. I'm the key to get it free. So that's how Party New Orleans came about, because it was really just like, I was like, man, I know I'm like a king, but I may be looked at as just a nigga with gold teeth, you know? So that's what it was. And I wanted to do that interpolation as well, from Still Fly to Gator Boost. So I wanted to, you know, pay a little New Orleans homage. Because who had did that? Kendrick had did that on Hey Now. He did Starting to See Spaceships on Rose Grain. And I was like, I want to do that. So I did It's a Party in New Orleans, and I'm gonna finish where my grandpa started. Because my grandpa is actually an imam, and he had joined the Nation of Islam. He was in the FOI. So just that like leadership mentality, that leading people in the direction of consciousness, leading people in the direction of being aware of what's going on in the world. I'm going to finish what he started, and then my grandkids will do the same, you know, and hopefully the world will do the same.
Yeah, man. Ain't gonna lie, from hearing it, you would think, I feel like the average ear probably really get that Hot Boys vibes from
yeah.
Like, that's what you're trying to pay homage to.
Yeah, because it was like, for me, I was like, okay, people kind of throw the comparisons around, like the Lil Wayne, the Juvenile. I was like, I should hone in on it more. And yeah, I got to do some of that like cockiness, arrogant, ego, like masculine type of rap on this. I wanted to just be like braggadocious. I said, could Usain Bolt run the world like I? Yes, God run the world, but in my eyes I run mine. Zoom, easy to go. Will Reezy be as good as he? I mean, my life is so great, I could only be as good as me. Could I ever slam dunk like LeBron? I guess the equivalent is to any type of track that I'm on. Ugh. Can he run the NOLA like Hot Boys with Tunchi? I'm Tunchi, Manny Fresh, Master P, produced and making movies, Wardy. You know, because like I am producing the beats.
Yeah, you
and
are.
we do shoot movies. And I'm rapping. You know?
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades, you know? Swiss Army.
Yeah, I mean, so Pete, I also, well, you know, I've heard the project already.
Yeah.
So the song Have Mercy. Let's talk about that. First of all, how did you, I want to know what's the backstory to that song, and how long and what was the process to making that song?
Yeah.
Because it sounded like a real deep song, and it seemed like, I know it didn't happen just right
Yeah,
away.
yeah. So that song, Have Mercy, so it first started with, I was at my dad's house, and I just had when I was 20, 19, he was just talking, and he said their name, and I had forgot, like, they existed. You know, I just going through life, like, I'm not remembering. So, yeah, it said their name, and I was like, dang.
All right, you said your dad said their name.
We back?
Yeah, we are back. We back.
Bet. So, yeah, my dad had told me, he had said the name of the kids. He had just reminded me, and I had forgot. And then I was like, okay. Because I feel like my job as an artist is to always reflect on what God throws at me in life. Like, no matter what it is, if I just see a kid walking up the street and the kid wave at me, or if I, see a post about something, like, none of it is accidental. So it's my job to reflect on everything that I'm experiencing in this life as a human. So he told me that, and then it had me thinking, and I was just thinking about this scenario, and then it really just, two kids that live next door to my house, they were just a product of the environment, and I think I kind of leave it in Have Mercy for you to listen to it. But I think, like, for me, it was just more of a reflection on, it's so many people that may be like this that we don't know. And I think to just give strength to everyone, because everyone has their own version of a Have Mercy. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, it may be in the form of, like, you have every financial thing in the world, but your dad is never around because he has so much money and he doesn't work, in the house because he's always on the move doing whatever. So it could be in that, or it could be in the sense of the dad just isn't there because he just not there in the poverty environment, So it's more about, we don't really know what goes on next door in people's houses. We just kind of know what we see on the outside, So it's more like, have mercy on everyone, and telling God, like, huh?
We don't know what's going on in people's houses.
Oh, yeah. I was saying that we don't really know what's going on inside people's houses next door. We only see what's on the outside. So with that, it's like, one, for us to be more patient with people, be more respectable, be more just appreciative of everyone, and sending love to everyone, and in a sense, asking God to have mercy on the people, because just how we may need help, everyone else needs help. We all need help, like my last project, So that was Have Mercy, and I think it was just a fun story. Chris told me I had like 3 pieces to the story, something like that, a beginning, middle, end. Mm-hmm. So I really enjoyed that one, and yeah, I made the beat too. So
yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite tracks on the project.
Yeah.
I can see. Let's talk about the feature. Like, you only got one feature on.
Oh, yeah, Malachi.
How did that go about?
Yeah.
First of all, what's the reason behind one feature? Just to,
Yeah, I don't know. It just, like, felt right. Like, I made the beats, and it was the songs are so personal, and it was like, well, I got 2 features. I got Malachi and I got you.
Well, you're right.
Yeah. So, like, majority of it, though, for me was, like, I had enough to talk about. Sometimes I get features when I don't know what else to say.
Right.
But I had enough to talk about. And I had that song, Venus Flytrap, and I just couldn't get no more out in the second verse. It would just be redundant. Mm-hmm. But Venus Flytrap was just about, I was just walking around one day, and I think I had the concept of, something told me to say Venus Flytrap, and then I made that like an actual Venus Flytrap, like the world being the Venus fly in the trap or whatever it may be, and just kind of playing on that. And Malachi came about because I went to Vallejo, California to work with Larussell, and Malachi was there, and he was just a spitter. Like, he really do his thing, and I was like, man, I need to get this dude on a project. So I just sent it over to him, and he did his thing, He really was like, yeah, that dude nice. He 18?
He is?
Yeah. Younger than me.
Dang,
I think he bodied me on that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
It was definitely...
We did our thing. I always feel that way, though, about features. Like, I always feel like they do better than me.
But that's how it's supposed to be. That's the
Yeah.
reason why you putting them on that
Yeah,
song.
exactly.
All right.
So, yeah, that was that. And Venus Flytrap is really, like, for me, just letting people know these different examples of traps, from a relationship standpoint, for a lot of men in the world, to a social media standpoint, to a dream standpoint. Like, that's probably one of my favorite verses. It was I know a kid that's been dreaming since like the size of a fetus. He told the parents they shot it down, gave the most common reason. It's not guaranteeing. It's not going to be easy. There's 99 people. And you think you're going to be the one to make it out of Venus? The parents made the kid die inside. Neutralized mind, oh my. Yeah, you right, mom. I must have been out of my mind, oh my. For the rest of their life, never had time. Your own self could be a Venus trap, so you'd never fly, God. And that one was just like, dog, to have these dreams, and we get this calling, you know, us as humans get a calling to do something in our life, right? And a lot of times we just want everyone else to approve of it. Like, we want our parent to be like, oh yeah, I agree. Or we want our friend, or we want our cousin, somebody to agree with what we are called to do. And if they don't agree, then that hinders our growth. But it's not for them to understand. It's for you to understand. That's why you received it, you know? So that verse is so important, and it speaks so much volume to me for everyone to just chase their dream, and don't cut your own wings.
Okay, I like that.
You know, produced by me as well.
So everything is mixed and mastered by you and produced by you, right?
I didn't mix and master it. My boy Aiden in New York, 100% mixed and mastered it. But I produced it all. You know.
Okay. So out of all the tracks, what's your favorite track on it?
My favorite track on Lareezyana is some days it's Liberated, because I feel liberated, literally. Yeah. Like, I feel like a baby. Like, babies have no box. You know? Babies have no ceiling. Babies have no limit. I feel like a baby.
Right.
Carefree, you know? Some days I feel like Hungry Flows. I heard a voice say it's time to take the stand. Time to make the plan. Time to stop playing. Baby, I ain't playing, sacrificing, keep praying. Hungry Flows for me, I think that's...
See, Hungry Flows for me, 3, 2...
Hungry Flows for me is probably my favorite track, though, because it's just so... I made that song, I probably had like... It was a very low bank account day, right? I had like... It was like 2 weeks before I went by Larussell as well. I had probably like $100, $200. I think I had got some shirts and they had the wrong words on it, right? I spent all my money on that, right? We All Need Help had just dropped. I didn't really receive anything from it financially. And it was just like this moment. I was like, I never want to feel like this again. Let me make a song, because I'm never going to go back to this feeling. I'm never going to at least go back to this lifestyle. So that I'm in my, like, that's so, I'm in my mama house working hard to move my mama out. I'm literally speaking in the basement, got some space. If they get that shit, we gonna grind it out. 20,000 hours into the craft. Shit, I'ma find it out. I felt the world was dark at 14. I'ma shine it out. Lil Wardy been shining. Introduced my struggles to the world. I could see they been bonding, blending well, matching well. Frozen food, fast food, dry food for the days. Praying mama cook tonight. I'm getting tired of raising canes. You know when you in college, bro, and like you don't have them cooked foods no more, dog. Yeah, you gotta just survive for yourself. You gotta go to the but then I see I eat me a steak and still had that hunger. I gotta pass it to the sisters and little brothers like Night Wonder. Martin Luther had a dream. Kanye West said, and I wonder. K-Dot wanted to be heard. Reezy about to bring the thunder. Lightning strike to the boulders. Dust the dirt off my shoulders. Lead the youth and juveniles like this. The Magnolia Soldiers, nigga. So yeah, Hungry Flows, man, it just speaks so much value. And I think that song is I think that might be like probably the biggest song off the project.
You think that's gonna be the breakout single?
Hey, I think it could be. I think it just speaks so much life. Like, it's so real, like, you know?
So for the people, do you have a video that's coming with that?
Yeah, I got a video for Hungry Flows. I got a video for Party in New Orleans. I got a Lareezyana video. I got a video for I Look Good that was here in that Vintage NOLA. We in that Vintage NOLA as well right now. And we're going to do a video for Have Mercy. We ain't do it yet, but we're going to do it. Probably after I got a project with PJ Morton releasing. So that's fire. It's called Pardon Me, I'm Different.
That's the one right there.
So maybe after that releases, we'll put out the Have Mercy video.
I feel like the video needs to really be, when you watch the video, you need to feel an instant connection with it. Like,
Yeah, I was telling Chris, I was telling him, like, after we shoot Have Mercy, like, Have Mercy will be the video that is the start of my new world of videos. That's meaning symbolism, messaging, storytelling, movie feeling. Like, after, like, Have Mercy would be the start of treating every video with, I treat all my videos with care, but I want to give it, I just want to make every video a moving painting, you know? So after Have Mercy, that's what it'll be, you know? Okay. So Have Mercy is going to be like the start of a new artistic type of intention behind all my videos.
You going from, yeah, okay, I got you with that. So you going to start like really tone into more directing your videos how you want it.
Yeah.
Since you already
real like movies, like, you know.
You're going to create your own scenes and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the goal.
So from making the project Lareezyana, what's something that you like really learned that you didn't learn before?
I learned
and also what's something different that you took from it from after Reborn to after Welcome to Lareezyana?
After Reborn, once again, I always say it's the low end, getting that knock. And I feel Welcome to Lareezyana, I got at least a good enough knock. You know, like the low end was my biggest thing. And I feel like I got some low end, but Welcome to Lareezyana. But something I learned was, I guess I really learned how to like put all my energy into music. You know, like sometimes it's like you can make a song, but it's something when you could like get like this Muhammad Ali spirit. I really was able to channel people with this project. Like I had this Muhammad Ali poster in my room. And when I was making Trolley Genius, I just kept looking at the poster and I just kept thinking of like things Muhammad Ali said, like, I am the greatest, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna carry that energy. I was saying that I'm gonna carry that energy, that Muhammad Ali spirit on this track. Like I was listening as well to a bunch of Dark Fantasy by Kanye, so like that was super inspiring because Muhammad Ali and Kanye West are like the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me it was like channeling that Muhammad Ali spirit on Trolley Jeans, or just on a lot of the project to evoke a feeling in people. I really feel like I learned how to bring and channel feeling and bring feeling and like say words that just like just tone in. I learned how to just have like more bravado, you know, with this project. I learned how to be funny. Like my beats make them feel good. Call it masturbation. That's some Kanye shit. That's why I got that kind of from that, you know? Like, I feel like that's something Kanye said. So I said,
outlandish bars.
Yeah, outlandish, dog. Like, Kanye said, look like a fat booty Celine Dion. What? You know, so, like, stuff like that for me is, like, I love that. So I really channel, like, that Kanye energy, that G and X energy, Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, like, I heard someone say, like, these people, you know, activists have a tone and their beats played some rhythm. I have a dream. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I was channeling that, like, I have a dream, change the world, get this bitch jumping. You know? So, like, really being an activist. And I learned how to just, evoke feeling and channel feeling, you know? And then on a music level, learning how to write better, you know, like, no, this word doesn't sound good. Let me go back and redo this and re-record. Let me learn the lyrics and then re-record it without reading off my phone because I could give it more energy, more spirit. Right. You know, I did something different. You saw it too, Rob. I made my first verse as my second verse. Right. So I did that on Liberated because I really liked it. And I was like, you know what? I could do better. Let me make this my second verse. And then you get I'm standing on a corner with a smile and a gun on my side.
So when y'all hit Liberated, just think about that second verse being the first verse.
The second verse was the first verse.
Like, Lord.
You know?
You were like, I understand why he did it.
Yeah, so you just... And I made, like, those songs in, like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, kind of. Like, it took, like, a month to make it, you know?
So that's how long you spent on this project? About a month?
Pretty much, yeah, like a month. Kind of like end of December into January, like, you know? I was really done with it, like, about the middle of January.
Okay.
So, yeah, took like a month. But, yeah, I learned lowing more. I learned structuring. I learned just rapping, you know? Mm-hmm. And just giving feeling. And just being authentic. Because I also learned, after it was out, I was like, okay. I always learn, like, what to do next before the music even come out. I was like, all right, next time I want to make my, like, lyrics even more visual, you know, storytelling even more. Because sometimes you may not be able to interpret it if I don't exactly explain it. You know, I want it to be explained and you could easily see what I'm saying, you know. So I learned that as well. But, yeah. You know?
All right. So when the people expecting that, when again? When they expecting this?
April 4th.
April 4th, we gotta say that date.
Yeah, and like for me, I think, you know, it's 2025. I'm 20 years old. And I don't know how it's going to be received. I feel it's going to be received well because it's real life. Everything is like current feeling, like Hungry Flows, Party in New Orleans. I Look Good is really, like, I'm really just, like, rapping what I feel, like, my real life, you know? And putting it on beats that I made. And I think people gonna really, like it. And it don't sound like nothing that you ever heard before. Like, these beats are, you can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some beats you could be like, oh, I could hear this type of beat. But, like, you've never heard these beats before, you know? So, for me, that's, like, super exciting because I'm making my own sound. And... you know, I'm standing on my positive message, but just now in the 20-year-old perspective, you know? So, yeah, I love it, though. I'm excited. I think it's going to be received well, and, you know, it could be breakout mixtape of the year.
Hey, that's fire, man. So, people, I heard you talking about the PJ Morton. How did that even come by?
PJ just hit me up and was like, I want to do a project with you. And I was like, for sure. And then I didn't even know. My favorite song is Sunday Morning by Maroon 5. And PJ is actually in Maroon 5. And I saw a video of him, and he was playing the piano with Maroon 5 to Sunday Morning. I texted him. I was like, dog, this is so great. This is my favorite song. And then, like, 3 weeks later, he hit me up, wanted to do a project. And then we went to Bugaloosa, where he got his studio at. It's like this. We got the footage for it, too.
Right.
Got this Bugaloosa studio. Stevie Wonder did stuff there, man. No, it's not Studio in the Woods.
It's not the
That's something different.
Okay. So
But,
what is it called?
Huh?
What is it called?
It's PJ Studio. I don't know if it got a name.
Facts. Okay.
But so yeah, we did that in Bugaloosa, Lareezyana, and we was in there for like, it probably took 5 days to make the project. The 2 days when we was there, January. When we was there, in December. We was there in December 2024, and then January 1st through the 3rd, 2025, we finished the project there. Like, you know, I didn't go there. I just wrote there, and yeah, it's just like a big brother to Lareezyana, you know?
Yeah. So, me personally, my favorite song on that project is Pardon Me, I'm Different.
Yeah, Pardon Me, I'm Different.
Pardon Me, I'm Different. Then it has to go... I don't think nothing really...
For the Mind.
For the Mind is a good one. That is a
Yeah.
good one too.
Yeah.
Pardon Me, I'm Different. That's like a different just...
They gonna see.
Y'all gonna
They
see.
just on Lareezyana right now, you know?
Right.
But nah.
So what's something that you learned from that though as well? Like that help you...
Working with PJ?
Yeah. And what helped you work, like, since working with PJ, what did you learn from that to put towards working to Lareezyana?
Yeah, man, it was really a combination of the meeting Larussell and meeting PJ. Because it was more so for me, these people are, you know, I don't know their bank account, but I know Larussell done made $1 million. PJ Morton got 5 Grammys, right? Working with these people, they just work. it's no science. It's just work and good energy. And when I realized that, I was like, okay, noted. I was supposed to see this. I'm gonna apply this. And that was really it for me. And for Lareezyana, I just worked. Like I was recording every day for like a month straight, 2 songs a day, making beats that no one has heard yet. It's probably never gonna come out, but just making songs. You know, I probably made 40 songs for Welcome to Lareezyana, you know? So just working, cause like once I seen it, I was like, it makes sense how they're at the level that they at. It take work, it take positive energy, and it take true attention to detail. No words wasted, no snare wasted. If you want to be great, it takes work, hard work, nothing else, you know? And that's what I learned. Take hard work.
Man. So from the project just dropping, man, what's something you got to tell the people before you head out?
I want to tell you, I'm learning how to, anything you go through in the world, or anything that comes your way is for a reason. Reflect. At the end of your day, reflect on what happened in your day, because it didn't happen on accident. It's happening on this some journey that you on. It's leading you to something. It happens for a reason. There's no accident. Reflect. Have perspective on things. Put out good energy towards the world and watch it happen. Also, your thoughts are your reality. That's what I say. Because whatever you think, whatever you have thought of, it's whatever your world is or your reality is, it's from what you thought. You know? If you think you're the greatest,
You're gonna be the greatest.
see what I'm saying? If I think that people gonna love Hungry Flows and it's gonna be a breakout song,
You're gonna be the breakout song. You're gonna actually get the Grammy, actually.
you know what I'm saying? So it really take your thoughts to your reality, work hard, reflect, have perspective, and be a good person, you know? Not just for the internet. Genuinely tell someone their outfit look nice throughout the day,
Right.
you know?
Hey, man, we appreciate you coming on today. TopFloorTapes, Reezy.
Yeah.
To Lareezyana, April 4th, 2025. All right, so we're gonna have to.
That's good?
Yeah.